Hello, welcome back to Whiskey Wednesday. Another Wednesday, another whiskey review with me, Joe. So, continuing my Overeem tasting of the Tasmanian whiskies from the Old Hobart Distillery. I'm going to review now their Port Cask Matured single malt. There's one left after this. It's just the Port Cask Strength edition. This is bottled at 43%. And as I've said in all my reviews of the Tasmanian Overeem spirits, whiskies, they're all made in extremely small batches. They use Tasmanian peat, and they peat half the barley that they use in their actual whiskey. So they all have a slight kind of sweet earthiness to them. This has been matured in a port cask. Colour wise, we're looking at a slight kind of orangey, kind of copper tone to it. Lovely kind of haze to it as well because it's non-chill filtered. Beautiful. Right, let's get straight to the nose. Now, thankfully, I'm a little better this week. I've got my voice back, so I feel much better. So, nose. Ooh, now this is again, very, very distinctly oak driven. Getting kind of a charred wood. Open it up. I'm getting orange oil, burnt caramel. It's kind of a common theme with these Overeem whiskies that you do get an overriding smell of the oak, and that's because they are using very small casks. They use quarter casks for all of their maturation, so you're bound to get a lot more oak smells. Yeah, it's kind of a orange oil. There's a kind of a real dark, really, really dark, almost like 90% cocoa, bitter chocolate thing going on as well. I do get a little bit of the port note coming through, not too much on the nose. It's fruity. I think I need a taste to get my nose in gear. Yeah, okay. On the palate, much more of the port influence comes through. I'm getting black forest fruits, black currants, blackberries, black cherries, almost kind of like brambly as well. You get the kind of sticks and the kind of woodiness as well with that. So yeah, kind of brambly, a little bit of kind of green blackberry leaf coming through. Another taste. Again, I'm getting that kind of a cocoa powder coming through, kind of real bitter actually. And there's a nice bit of spiciness to it. You know what? It's quite different, this one actually. And I'm not sure it's doing it for me in the same way that the two sherry cask whiskies have done. It's quite full on. It's quite a kind of in your face, bold flavour. Right, one more try. I'm struggling with this one. Actually, I think as it's developing, you are getting that sweetness from the port. You are getting the kind of dark fruits, but it's all quite spicy. It's quite a spicy kind of bitter taste to it. It's interesting. It's interesting. I think it's definitely one I need to spend a little bit more time with. It reminds me. I made some port aged gin. I had like a barrel. In fact, on previous videos, I filled my little Jim Beam barrel up with port and then filled some gin into it. It definitely reminds me of that kind of very oak driven, and you get that kind of fruitiness with it as well. Score wise, it's hard to say. I'm probably going to give this a 7 out of 10 on my kind of purely personal taste. I'm really looking forward to trying the 60% cask strength edition. I'll be interested to see what happens with this with water, which I'll try in a bit. But yeah, 7 out of 10 for the port cask. I'm a little bit kind of, I don't know, I dare say slightly disappointed. I kind of almost expected more kind of sweet fruits to come through, and I'm getting more bitterness. But that's just personally, that's just me personal. One more taste, let's have one more go. There is something to it. There is a nice kind of, almost like burnt fruits. Kind of what it's like if you've been stewing fruits and you've kind of burnt it. But, you know, 7 out of 10. It's by no means bad. But I think, personally, sorry. Pardon me. I think I was expecting maybe just a little bit more. But having said that, it's tasty whiskey. 7 out of 10 for the Overeem Port Cask Matured. Let me know if you've tried any of the Overeem whiskies. Leave me a comment. And I'll see you yet again next week or later in the week for yet another whiskey review with me, Joe. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.